Yeah. Boot scan.
Yeehaw! We can take it outside, use a bit of sunlight, see a little wildlife. We can take it outside. The world is our playground, we can play around with a childlike wonder, and it's okay. Final morning in Tofino. We just woke up, made some coffee, and we're headed off on the road to, got a tip off from a friend. He said go hike Mount 5040, it's the best hike in BC. So thanks for the tip off. We're gonna check it out. We're not sure how high the snow line is, but we'll go and hike as high as we possibly can. Looks like the Tofino fog's rolling in again, even though it's perfectly sunny. Awesome, see you there. So we are 5.5 kilometers up the Marion Creek Forest Service Road. The trailhead is 10 kilometers up. We read the map and it looks like there's two different trails going different ways. We're thinking the steeper one's the one that we're gonna take that goes to the lake first. This road's a bit bumpy, pretty well graded. You could get away so far with a car with a little less clearance, maybe. Beautiful mountain coming into view. We don't think that's the one we're hiking, but there's definitely a lot more snow. Definitely a lot more snow than we were suspecting, especially on the island. We're like, there's no snow on the island. So we've just parked at the trailhead. That view is awesome. We ran into a couple skiers there, just talked to them. Looks like they're going up for a ski. Super jealous. Didn't bring my touring gear with me, obviously, but that's all good. They said it should be fine for us to get up in our boots. I'm pumped. It's perfectly clear. Great view. It's gonna be a good spot for a lunch there once we're all done. Get the boots on, we'll get moving. It's apparently gonna be a good old knee cracker. Got my speeders on, so the elevation glasses. I think it's gonna be about 3 hours on the way up, is what someone said. Maybe less for us, maybe more, who the heck knows. Lots of water, barely any food, so we're ready. So here's the trailhead, and there's the wood sign that says 5040. Looks like they've put more stuff up, so it's probably a lot more popular than it used to be. Be a safe trail user. Cobalt Lake trailhead provides access to Cobalt Lake and 5050 peak. Tells you to be prepared, leave no trace. Awesome. And it's telling you when you poo, bury 6 inches deep and 70 paces away from water. All important stuff. You can see the road there, we're barely up, but first 100 steps. But man, those mountains are beautiful. If you have the chance to just drive up that road, it's June right now, so lots of snow still. Looks just freaking awesome. So far, all uphill, pretty steep. I love it. I love the uphill. I'm uphill crazy. It's my favorite part. Oh, yes. Just eat it for breakfast. This is the breakfast everyone needs. Uphill breakfast. Nice little rope set up in the steeper parts, which will definitely be handy on the way down. I think we got the beginnings of the ocean we can see just over there. Hell yeah, we're gonna see a lot of ocean the higher we go. We're already running into our first little patch of snow very early on. Wow, sneaking up right beside the river. Or not the river, the mountain outflow. Such a stark contrast from yesterday. Yesterday we were surfing in the sunshine, and today we're in the sunshine. So far in ankle deep snow, we're not even at the lake. It's beautiful up here. And it's just such a stark contrast from yesterday. I think it's hilarious. That's why the West Coast is so goddamn beautiful. Looks like we signed up for a snowshoe. Cobalt Lake. Absolute stunner. Starting to melt. Just freaking beautiful. I love the look of the water as it starts to melt. The blues. So we're going, the Alpine hut is up there, you might not be able to see it, and we're going up to there. See how it goes? It really is something else up here. It's absolutely beautiful. The lake in there is beautiful. Just saw a guy who came down skiing. He's been sleeping 3 nights in the hut up here, which I'm sure was awesome. He was solo, which is wild. It's a smoker out here. Smoker, just awesome. Going down is going to be a bit cumbersome. Lots of snow, real slippery. Not the funnest thing ever. Party of 2 other girls just in front of us. That's the summit right there, 5040. That's the hut. It looks huge. Super comfy. We're getting a pretty solid 360 of the mountains here. Wow. Beautiful. Let's walk up to the hut and see how we're feeling about the second portion. There's a lake behind us. A couple nice coals over there, looks like. Wow. We're almost back on a bit of ground, so it probably gets quite sun exposed up here. Here's the hut. Right there in the bushes. I'll take a video on the way back here. That's an outhouse. It might very well have the best view in the world. The ocean's just tucked behind these mountains, so a bit more height we'll be able to see it. Wow. This is absolutely breathtaking up here. Wow. Wow. This is unbelievable. Getting a little 360 action up here. Wow. Just beautiful. Unbelievable. What a great way to spend a day. This last part is a pretty steep boot pack. I can see skier tracks. Bombing it up. Get back down before the sun gets too hot. Oh, slippy. Here we are. We're at the summit of 5040. Well, pretty much the summit. A couple little more snow things I gotta cross. Laura's just there. Here we are at the true summit of 5040. What an incredible hike. So much fun. There was some snow. I really went hard that last part, so I'm pretty breathless. But this view, my God, just crazy. Holy cow. There's the lake down there. Hut's just down right there, lake. Wow, nothing like getting that 360. We got a geocache down here. That might be an avalanche cannon. Might bomb the area. Wow, I wonder what lake that is. Just stunning up here. We got a lake in there. Looks like ocean just through the mountains right there. Wow. There comes Laura poking out. There's the lake. This would definitely be a fantastic spot to spend a weekend ski touring. We can hear the crashing snow melt. It's just beautiful. Almost sounds like waves. Here we go. Back down 5040. We'll check out that hut and that outhouse, and we will go back to the car for some bacon and eggs, I think. God damn. So I just found out that I lost my shirt somewhere on the trail. So the wind's picking up, so I'm a little bit chilly now that the sweat's drying, and I do have a puffer, so I'm all good. Note to self, don't hang your shirt off your backpack in a stupid way. Put it into the backpack. Same with the bear spray that we always lose. Boot skiing! Woohoo! Yeehaw! Woo-hoo! Amazing. I think that saved me a lot of time. I skied down. Laura's still hiking down. I don't know if this shows how steep it is, but It's definitely pretty steep up here. The boot sliding is definitely the method I'm going to use to get down a lot of this. Saves a heck of a lot of effort, and it's a hell of a lot of fun. That was the steepest part, so it's going to feel good to get this part over and done with. There's those ski tours. Look like they're having a hell of a fun time. Great spot to be doing it. Second run of the day. Looks like they're yo-yoing. Okay, not quite as fun as the top. Still a little bit of slide. Find my t-shirt. That was one of my favorite shirts. Also my feet are really quite chilled. Because they're getting a bit frozen. But we're making our way back to the cabin. The hut up here is absolutely massive. Brought up driftwood. Holy crap. Closed right now because of COVID. Oh my god. I don't know if you can see with my reflection in there. Full kitchen, soap. That's not even a hut, it's a house. Top floor. It's harder to see with the reflection before on the way down. Taking a look again, lots of place to hang clothes. There's books. Looks like they've got a big water source there. They've got a stove, sink, tables. This is an absolutely fantastic cabin. Tons of spots to hang gear. Sleeping quarters up top. God, that looks great. Pretty sweet view from this hut. Wow. Just a tad higher, you might be able to see the ocean. All flown up by a heli, I'm assuming. That says P right there. I guess that's the P spot. That's super funny. So apparently, this is an outhouse. So it is, it's too bad that I already had a pit stop today, because this, you know, I'm guessing is gonna be the best outhouse view in the world. Wow. It's heated. It's heated in here. Oh my God, look at this. Heated with a little battery in there. What the hell? Sit down here. Sit down on the john. Wow. Crazy. Laura, get in here. I never asked you to come into an outhouse with me, but this is well worth it. I'll tell you something. I have never sat down and peed in my life, but that was the first time. I stand when I pee, but today in that outhouse, I had to pee sitting down because it had to be, that thing had to be used. Glorious in there. I mean, that made my entire trip, I think. Holy wow.
Boot scan.
Yeehaw! Here she comes. Oh! Are you okay? God, didn't even need my skis. We are back at the lake. Our feet are soaked. It was great we could kind of ski down. Made it a heck of a lot easier. We're back at the lake. It didn't take too long to get down that portion. And then it's a little bit of snow and then we're back on solid ground and we'll push back to the car. We didn't stop for food or anything. We'll probably eat at the car, have something a bit more substantial. Ran into the whole time, there was 2 girls and we just ran into one more party, one couple, and then the 2 guys ski touring. So not too many people up here today. I'm sure if there's, you know, 3 parties on a weekday, sunny weekday in the summer with snow, I'm sure the late summer might, you know, get pretty hectic up here. Could have swam in this beautiful river. I mean, not river, in Cobalt Lake. Laura's just crossing the river. I wonder if this gets deeper with more and more snowmelt, because we're in like kind of the prime of snowmelt here. If this becomes tougher and tougher to cross later in the season. Probably does. Probably have to go barefoot through here. My feet are just filled with snow, soaking wet, and it feels like we're almost walking on cement because our feet are frozen. even though it should feel a bit gushier. But it looks like we probably got about 20 minutes down to the bottom from here. I hate going downhill on hard stuff, so it's gonna be a living hell. The logging road's coming back into sight. That was the last portion there. Was a bit of a knee cracker, but feeling good. What's the time there, Laura?
2:15.
2:15. We started at 10:20ish, so 3 hours, 4 hours? 4 hours. Definitely got slowed down a little bit by the snow, and we're taking our time. No, don't want to slip when it's slippery. We're all done. That was an exceptional hike. I absolutely loved it. It took us about 4 hours. The snow was super fun. The views were unbelievable. We still got half the view right behind us. We're firing up a quick spinach and onion and egg omelet here, and then we're gonna get on the road to have a swim because it is so hot today. We're dying, but overall feeling pretty good. Did the classic. We carried about 5 liters of water with us, drank about 500 milliliters. But all in all, I thought it was an amazing hike, and I'd love to come back up there in the summer so we can swim in the lake. And then also I'd love to go there in the winter and book that cabin because it was phenomenal. I can assure you I'll be back up there one day to hang out in that outhouse a little longer. I tried to convince Laura. I said, hey, let's sleep in the outhouse tonight, and she wasn't as excited about it, as thrilled about that idea as I was. So we're back at the truck and not in the outhouse. Spinach and eggs. There we go. Lunch and a view. Stopped here at Cameron Lake for a quick swim on the way to Campbell River. Pretty beautiful lake. It's right on the side of Highway 4. We're gonna have a quick dip and then get back in the car and keep on driving. I'm probably gonna do a full shower because why not? Super nice, feeling refreshed and ready to drive for a couple hours. How'd that feel?
Really good.
Yeah, it's nice and clean.
Refreshing.
Just breathe, 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 breathe.